Good morning, everyone. I'm Kelsey Fabian. Turn back your clock as daylight savings time ends today. And there are some state laws in place that you have to follow before lighting your own fireworks today. Fireworks can only be used on your property. What we do know is that for some time, Randall had been in a substance abuse rehab facility in Portland. And as Chris Costa said in that package, it was during his treatment there that his wife served him divorce papers. A man from Sumner has been sentenced to 25 years in prison for repeatedly sexually assaulting a 10-year-old girl. Mississippi is appealing to reinstate a law letting merchants and government employees cite religious beliefs to deny services to same-sex couples. Now, Governor LePage has added his name in support of this appeal. The city has selected 5 artists to start turning the utility boxes in the city into pieces of public art. A dozen artists submitted applications and 5 were selected. 2 of them have started already and at least 2 will start next week. Officials with the city say the goal of the project is to beautify the urban landscape. For many of us, it isn't fall without pumpkin spice lattes. I'm guilty of that as well. And while it may be tasty, it isn't necessarily healthy. Now, while people in Bangor were out getting their last-minute holiday shopping done, many of them ran into a dozen of Santa's little helpers. They call themselves the Bangor Elves, and for the last 5 years, they've dedicated a day in December to give back to those in need. That's where we talk about some of the more goofy, fun, and interesting news stories from the past week. So first up, we have a story coming out of New York. Police in Hudson, New York broke into a vehicle to rescue what they thought was a frozen woman, only to discover it's a mannequin. A frantic passerby placed the call to police thinking it was a real person. It was just 8 degrees outside and the car had snow cover, leading police to believe the woman had been in the car all night. She was not moving, so police broke a rear window to get in and try to rescue her, only to learn that it was a realistic, life-sized mannequin. Eventually, police tracked down the owner, who works for a medical company, and they explained that the mannequin is used as a CPR training device. That is so lifelike. All of this,
I looked at that and thought that was real.
Yeah.
I can't even believe that.
We didn't need it this morning, but I have a question for you. Did you put your ice scraper in your car last night or yesterday? That was your one task of the day that you needed to do yesterday. Todd and Lee matched today. They also matched yesterday. Do you guys call each other before the show? Is that how that works?
We're just
Night
bros.
before, maybe?
We're clothing bros.
We're on the same wavelength, like all the time.
Yeah.
A bromance, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little one brewing. Yeah.
Dad, little brother?
No.
He's gonna get so mad.
Big brother. I'll go with.
Sunshine is a tease, though. You look outside and you're like, oh, not going to be that bad.
Yeah.
Shock, it's 18 degrees.